shit you don't ever hear from Illuminati's head boss, my nigga. Some of the truest shit you gonna hear. And I told you, Malcolm X said Plymouth Rock ain't laying on us. We ain't laying on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us, right? Right. Now, this some shit when I was in prison, I used to be in tune, so in tune with the ancestors. And I told you, if you look close on this paper, you'll see Aramaic. Aramaic. And you'll see down there where it says Hameric and Aramaic. I knew Aramaic came out of Hameric, which came out of Geese. But I hadn't studied no linguistics yet. But I had been studying a whole while before I went to prison. I had been studying a whole while before I went to prison. So I knew the last piece of my puzzle. You can see right there where ancestors was showing me how the pyramid was built, but y'all might laugh at it. Y'all got real ancestors living inside our souls, bro. Y'all ain't connected. And I knew the last piece of my puzzle was gonna figure out these linguistics. Arabic come out of Aramaic, the grandfather land Aramaic, and Aramaic came out of Hameric. So when I called that receipt by Hameric, I just went ahead and named the South and the West, which is Africa and South in the Americas. I just went on and named them Aramaica, because I knew once I got out. See, I got Ham on the land right there. I knew once I got out, I had to go and figure out these languages and how they just started the linguistics. So that's why it was so easy for me to just jump on board with. We know the truth now. Roll that corner. The ancestor led me straight to that man when I was looking at them skulls and bones. In the Peru, it was one bloodline, the Javavavon. Javavavon led me to him, and when I got to him, he was breaking down things I needed to know about the linguistics, the alphabet, the Paleo-Hebrew. He opened my eyes to the linguistics. This was my last piece of studies. But the ancestors, when I named this land Aramaica, which is the lands. See, I got that shit on a milk carton. They ain't give me no paper one day. I used to start breaking on my milk. That's a milk carton I'm writing that shit on. And you'll see right there where it said Kiwoaka. The ancestor was telling me, I said, I need the land. I need a capital. I had my flag, I got my flag. AIA, that's my flag. Aboriginal Indigenous Americans. Americans. The motto is one word motto is source. The melanated sun is 3GD, melanation. This is what converted melanation into FED 3GD. But I learned it. I showed y'all a whole piece of paper where I used to just let the ancestors talk. I used to be trying to write what they say. And the ancestor told me, said, the capital is Cahokia. And it was saying Cahokia. But I got my grandparents' name, my grandfather's name, my God at the time was Womack, so I could corrupt it into Kiwoaka. And I used to sing it. Kiwoaka, whoa, put myself into the word that the ancestors gave me, but they were telling me Cahokia. They were telling me Kiwoaka. And when I heard Truth say a few words, I said, damn. This man saying shit I know where I got it from. I got it from the ancestors. It wasn't coming from me. A lot of things I got the paperwork, I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Real talk. So he said something about the Micmac cries. I got it on paper. I'm hitting the dorm like I'm pimping the circle on some G shit like Mac. I'm from the ancestors got me. Pimping it with the motherfuckers broke cane, break the cane in 3 pieces, nigga. Cause I'm G. And I'm pimping the circle like Mac. And then I come out and hear about the Micmac tribe. I said, that man saying shit that the ancestors done told me, bro. Side the road with that corn. We ain't on no planet though, bro. We ain't out on no planet, bro. We're on a 3-tier cosmology, okay? So, we don't ride to Mars with you, nigga. So, I'm chilling. And I hear him talking one day. And talking about how ancestors come to him and tell him shit. He said, I don't want to go too deep into it because people think you're crazy and y'all, you know, might start looking at me funny or whatever. I'm thinking to myself like, shit, that's where I be getting my shit from. Keep going, nigga, I'm with you. I started trying to touch the nigga through the telepathy. I started shaking, trying to hit him through the motherfucking, through the pineal, trying to hit him through the soul, nigga. I'm with you, nigga. I ain't gotta shut up. I feel you. This is some of the real shit you ever hear about the ancestors being inside your souls. Once you get back, they talking to you. You niggas just don't want to hear it. You niggas just don't want to hear it. So one day that nigga said something about Cahokia. I said, what? I said, I heard that shit before. My nigga D was in there. I said, look at that word. Look what the capital of Aramaic is. Let me show you. I said, look what the capital of Aramaic is. Where's Aramaic? Lands. The slave ship. The slave ships is the lands is the slave ship. Plymouth Rock, man, and all who Plymouth Rock. They're mountains. Come down, pop. I just told y'all the other day. Y'all, I just gotta get it off my chest, bro. Because it just touched me, see. I said, Kiwoaka. With my family is Womack, so I hit it. Kiwoaka. Whoa. The ka is the kill. Aramaic. Ka. We don't fuck with them from the no-walls, from the northwest, from the no-wides. You hear me? We don't fuck with the north period, northeast, northwest, especially the northwest, the no-whites, the no-walls. Ka, kill. That's why I made the beast line. This real talk. I don't just be talking and popping. So that's Kiwoaka, but it's really Cahokia. That's what they were saying in my head. But when I heard them say Kiwoaka, I was like, damn. And I used to talk about the chick-chop. When I first got looking at the chick-chop. In volcanic areas. And I said, I went to my pep, I said, Kiwoaka. I said, I heard, but it messed me up a little bit because it's Kiwoaka and it ain't spelled the same, but it's the same shit. They were saying Kiwoaka. The ancestors in my head were saying Kiwoaka. And I took it and put Kiwoaka for Womack, so I can put the whoa, but they were saying Kiwoaka. And it ain't different. Whoa, it's the same thing. Kiwoaka. And I got up, I said, man, I'm supposed to be following this man. I said, I'm where I'm supposed to be. The bloodline took me straight to South America, right where he was at. Talking about the Jehovah bloodline of Peru. And I'm way up there in the mountains, talking about these motherfucking skull and bone cathedrals. And the motherfucking skull and bone cathedrals, if y'all pay attention to me, I've been told you. I said, this how I got down here. Because they try to take the bloodline of the people. And I'm standing on the Nazca plate waiting on to find out what is Peruvian dope, man. Jehovah, they try to take that bloodline and led me right down there. He was talking about this Jehovah bloodline. I said, damn. Sorry, no mistake. She put me on. I said, damn, this is where I'm supposed to be at right here. This is the only nigga I listen to on the internet right now. Got time with other niggas. So I said, damn. So I'm looking up to show y'all something. I'm looking up. So I went to the adventure theme park. One day, me and D ride. I said, this is the last time I'm going to this graveyard, D. On my way out there. Tuscaloosa Black had already got up in me. The Black Warrior River, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Negro, you know what I'm talking bloodline. I said, man, I'm going. He got up in me so bad, I said, I'm going to see the mounds of Mars. So I looked up the oldest mound in Jefferson County in Alabama. Jonesboro. I went to the graveyard. My last time coming to this Jewish graveyard, bro. This is my last trip showing y'all this shit. Because y'all ain't getting it. I'm finna extend my studies out to the mounds now. So I already got the coordinates. I'm going to the mounds. And when I get out there, the ancestors, they proud of me. But they got a water park, a bitch water park on top of it. I go to McDonald's. I said, I'm gonna play with Google. I said, Google, I asked about the mound. He said, nowhere, there's no mound in this area, nowhere nearby. And I was in a McDonald's on the Academy over there, looking at some white folk like I want to slap the shit out of them. I said, let me get the fuck out of here, man. That's why I hate Acadian, academic, everything. Then I've been saying I can't say Academy Drive with that. I want an AKS, I can't say it right no more. Cause them hoes built that shit on top of that mountain, they ain't hiding the fact. So I'm in that bitch the other day. Look, I'm trying to show you. I'm in this motherfucker the other day. And he said, no Alabama adventure is not built directly on top of the mounds, but it is located in Bessemer, which is the home of the ancient Bessemer site, also known as the Tally of the Jonesboro Mound. I ain't said directly on top. So he used directly on top to try to throw me off. So I got him out of there real quick. I said, bitch, give me the coordinates. I said, what the coordinates of the mounds is, nigga? 33.38935 north. 87.01035 west. I said, what the coordinates for the Adventure Water Park, nigga? Oh, the Adventure Water Park? Oh, 33.38. I said, huh? 86.9. That's just like 87, huh? West. The park is located at 4599 Splash Adventure Parkway, Bessemer, Alabama. And then I made him apologize and all that shit anyway. Just went on fuck him up, nigga. Don't try to tell me that mound ain't there, bitch. And this bitch ain't built on top of this mound, bitch. And so after he did this shit this day, this probably about 4 or 5 days ago. And I said, you know what? We kept arguing, going back and forth, and he started telling me about Moundville, Alabama. I said, that's the next place I want to go, Moundville. Y'all know I represent that 6, man. And I told you I'm going to go get some swastikas to put around my neck as soon as I get some money to do so. So goddamn, I said, man, I want to go to Moundville. Yeah, the next time I plan to go see a mound, going to be, I want to go to see Moundville. And so I get on here tonight, and I be goddamn, every time I say some shit like this, man, take me straight to it. Just like he went to talk about the Kabbalah, we be on the same wavelength for real. So I ain't got to go to Moundville, but I'm going when I get the chance one day. What I'm saying, this man in Moundville tonight, look what he come over with. In Moundville. Touch my soul. See? You see that 6? Touch my soul, bro. Y'all know I got that 6 on my neck every day. I'm forever seeking that knowledge, nigga. I'm like boss there for real around this bitch. You see that? Leading to the order of the soul. Circle with the dot. I only supposed to be on this bitch right now, but I had to come pop this, bro. That's just gonna be some of the truest shit you ever hear from Illuminati here, bro. The ancestors gave me this, and I said, man, I need to go to Moundville. This man popped right back out of Moundville. I've been telling today, man, I wonder how long they gonna let me live. How long I'm gonna live? I be ready to go, bro. I be ready to go to the Milky Way. I be ready for my dad to do just what he said he gonna do. When I get up there to that Milky Way, I'm gonna reach back down and snatch your ass up and pull you right back up there, pull you right up there with me. I'm about ready for Pop to do that, bro. But I got a purpose and it ain't been served yet. And the only thing I want to do is wake the right person up. I told y'all before, if this man right here stop talking that planet shit, no, he the whole thing. I don't give a fuck about the same planet. I'm gonna go to Pluto with him. But I know it ain't no Pluto. And I know the Earth is not spinning in the middle of space. I know if I can goddamn take a picture of the moon from the Earth, I ought to be able to take a picture of the Earth from the moon without all the fuck shit. So all the shit came from the north, and the sun don't fuck with the north. We know that. It rises in the east, sets in the west, and it gives the light, and it comes over the south, which is Africa. And that's why Africa and South America people are heavily melanated like that. But it don't fuck with the North, period. In the Middle East, all that Middle East shit is in the North. India is in the North. They're not on the lands, they're in the stands. And them people in them high altitudes, them stands, them water basins, they the ones created this globe shit to throw us off. They the ones that deem the sun down to the earth, the black melanated disc, the portal back to the heavens. You say you should go to raw, go this way, but see you gonna reincarnate or you gonna carnate. And when you carnate, you're gonna become one of the stars when your energy is compressed back through that disc of life and death, the portal of existence, the afterlife. This is what's popping, bro. This is what's popping, bro. So when I go over there, he talking about Moundville, Alabama. I just said I want to go to Moundville. Now, one of the first artifacts he pulled up was one of the first ones he had on the screen. Do I got it? I don't think I got it, but I had to make sure I got that one. Cause the second one he popped up with, with this right here. Was this right here? Y'all know I represent, bro. I said, wow. That's why I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be when I'm following this man right here. Now he took me straight to Moundville and soothed my soul. Illuminati head boss in full effect, bro. I don't play by these ancestors, man. And I keep a chip on my shoulder about this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Boom. See that? Look at the eye. Look at the crossroads going into the cosmos, into the afterlife, with the 6 representing. I'm gonna get them swastikas, cause he the one showed me them swastikas belong to the mound builders. Yeah, he showed me that. Ever since I seen that, so I'm gonna get me some swastikas to go around my neck with my 6. And I'm gonna get blessed one day to be able to go get them. And my own people gonna think I'm crazy, but I don't get no fuck. See what I'm talking about? Why I did? This really touched my soul right here, bro. This really touched my soul. My nigga took me straight to Moundville. Shout out that we know the truth now. Roll that corn. I'm still cutting that coke, but I'm the North Pole now. And I left. Chief cut the coke has left the NASCAR plate in Peru, and I did enough over there. Now I'm at the pole. Cause I gotta keep the sun alive. I gotta make a nigga face life. The earth is a beautiful thing, but it ain't gonna do nothing with that sun making love to it. The earth is the womb. The sun doing all the making love, my nigga. And make love to it so good, it grows so many beautiful crops in the land of abundance. It do in real life, swag. In Mississippi culture, mound culture, the shell gorgets worn on the chief's neck often featured the cross and circle. Cross and circle. You trying to tell me my 6 is the cross? What you trying to say? Cox mound design. So this the Cox mound design, which represent the cosmos, the 4 cardinal directions. And the portal to the afterlife. According to the ancient southeastern ceremonial beliefs, these symbols acted as the spiritual compass for the soul's journey after death, tracing the path along the Milky Way, the spirit road. And the spirit road splits. That's the fork in the road. He just explained that. Towards the realm of the ancestors, the chief wore this artifact as a sacred badge of authority. Nigga, I got authoritarian melanated God inside of me, bro. And he been there since I was a baby. I've been different from these niggas, bro. According to the ancient southeastern ceremonial belief, these symbols acted as spiritual compasses for the soul journey after death, tracing the path along the Milky Way spirit rose toward the realm of ancestors. He wore the artifact and sacred badge of authority. It says signaling his role as the earthly guardian who connected the physical world to the spiritual, to the supernatural upper world and the realm of souls. It ain't supernatural. You know why it ain't supernatural? Because you can see the black disc in the physical. And when we stepped up on those step pyramids and come closer to the God, I guarantee you, and I'm finna go look into it right now, because I said earlier I was gonna look into it. I guarantee you them gods was looking face to face like they try to say Jacob did with that pioneer. I bet they stared into the sun. I bet they knew. You see inside, now let's go back. Look inside that 6-point star. Don't you see that sun with that disc inside of it? Don't you see that sun, the circle? And see how big it is, it ain't no dot. And I can show you my logo, and show you my logo ain't no dot. My logo is that black disc with that sun from Melanation 3GD. And all my shit stamped. All my shit stamped. I got old paperwork. My flag already stamped. I got a flag. Melanation is a nation for real. I got a flag for it and everything. I am here by my motherfucking self. In real life. Don't you see that 6 is circled around the whole universe? Then that 6 got that circle inside of it. I'm gonna show y'all my 6. Y'all see my 6 tower? And inside of it, you see that melanated disc inside that sun. And I bet you, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go deep and see that my ancestors gaze into the sun and get up on them platforms to become closer to the spirit realm and gaze into that sun. They got the first recorded eclipse, solar eclipse, 3340. In the land I told y'all them bitches playing with them Britons. Them Britons was Negroes. Britons, it was Negroes. And they got the first recorded eclipse in stone, God, over there in Ireland right now. So if they seen the eclipse, they know the black disc is inside that sun. When you look at the solar eclipse, the portal, that Heavenly Father, Amen, Amun, the Heavenly Father, Amen, Amun, reveal Himself unto you as being the portal of the afterlife for the melanated beings. They don't fuck with the North. This is what I'm telling y'all. See what I'm talking about? Then he go find him. As soon as I seen him, I said, Mick Mac. See, I went crazy in the dorm one day. I had a Mick Mac. I wanted to do Mick Macking. And I come out of prison, and this man tell me about a Mick Mac tribe. I got that wrote down on paper. They came from the ancestors. It came from no articles, no none of that shit. It came straight through my soul from the ancestors. Mickey, Mick Mac, Mick Mac, and Mick Mac come through my soul. And the one that was mostly into with was Imhotep, the world's multi-genius over there in Egypt. Mick Mac. Where I get it from? I got it from the ancestors. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. I don't give a fuck. I just want to come get it out my chest for the trio of motherfuckers out here that want to know exactly what happened to our bloodline and why the rawest, the most supreme beings on this earth is being hidden the way we are. Because the North is in control of your spirit. The Middle East is in the North. God don't mess with the North. India is in the North. I done made him admit that shit all day long. See what I'm saying? Look at our skulls. Same skulls as them Egyptians, see? See? Look at the knotty head. He just got through showing the water, the earth, and the heavens. The headdress, the 3 lines. That's the 3-tier cosmology. And I told you, the horizontal line, once things disappear upon the horizontal line, that's considered the underworld. They think the sun's traveling through the water, coming back through the water to loop back up around the sun, ain't going up and down, this traveling. And when it travels beyond the horizon and disappears up under the horizon, that's the underworld for the ancient three-tier cosmology. We never believed in no goddamn globe. It came from the north. Anything from the north gotta go. See, the north corrupted these horns. Every animal we dealt with was protectors of the agricultural lands. The swarm, holler, and let a motherfucker know they protectors. They was protectors of the garden, protectors of the fields and the crops, protectors of the harvest and the irrigation systems and the roots and the rodents, the snitch ass rodents. Everybody should love a snake because the snake eats the rats. You did. Real talk. Real talk. He's talking about something right there. What he's saying right there? He put something on there. He said, don't study their own history in the midst of the God's victory. It was something he was saying on there was important. I said, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. But I'll go back to that later. King Light. Gotta go get that. He was saying something important. Look, the prince. They told you about the little black prince that told the motherfuckers his ancestors were buried on them mounds over there in Britain, them Britons. And she took him in. She took a prince in. I don't know if this the right one or whatever. We was royal over there. The royal islands that floating over the souls of our ancestors over there right now, the Atlanteans, the Scotland, Ireland shit. That woman one of them queens had a black prince that she took in and raised, and he told them motherfuckers his ancestors was in the mounds, don't fuck with them. I remember the story. Look at this black prince. Look at this Negro prince. All over in England, some motherfucking world. See, look at that. London. The black prince. Britons. B-R-I-T. I'm gonna show you that I've been on it. Look. Them gotta be the ancestors of the old man. Look at them niggas. Look how they changed the war and put they said, look at them motherfucking fake ass Indian, casino ass Indians acting like they done fought a war. Nigga, that's all I want. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Let me go back to my paperwork. And I gotta go back and look at this video because I stopped it. But I just want to show y'all a couple more things. See, look at this. I'm writing on a milk carton right there. You see that shit? Let me show you what it say. See, I named the whole thing. See, they used to call Africa a cable line. Now I call it Plymouth Rock. This the slave ship. This the South and the West. You see, I got Washington starting right there, come around, and then I make South America with the kickstand right next to alleged Antarctica, right there, and it's the slave ship. The land is a slave ship. Plymouth Rock landed on us. What Plymouth Rock is? The mountainous region, them stands. The mountains landed on us. We the slave ship. The lands, the stands landed on the lands. And they coming down Jacob's ladder from the heavens to come tell us what to do and stomp out every Negro, the whole bloodline of the royal. Because they got to stomp out the truth to perpetrate and act like they're the truth. But the truth is, Illuminati's head off. 3GD. The truth is, we know the truth now. Roll that coin and cut that coat out here right now. And yeah, we the truth out this bitch. In real life, girl. Y'all playing with this shit. I'm trying to show you some real shit. Look. You see right there, I say America, Plymouth Rock landed on us. Atlantis. You see? Ireland, I'm on them. I'm on them. See, that's the Persian bloodline up there. I got the Japan bloodline, the Persian bloodline. See, the Persians ain't never the Europeans and the Middle Easterners. They became the babies of the beasts from the west, the northwest, and the beasts from the east, the northeast. And they become the northerners that come straight down and with the Asian persuasion and started all this shit. They got started today talking about this bullshit ass shit they talking about. See, look right there, Ireland, Scotland, England, Atlantis. Why I got Atlantis up in there with all that? Because that's where it was at, bro. You say this is at Britain? That ain't the right a cable line I got right there. The 9 identities. a Persian. These Persian bloodlines, Iranians. They took the Hebrew, Arab, said, I'm on them. On them. Huh? New Anglo. Huh? Northwest Anglo. Northwest. No wise, no wise. Noah, Noah's Ark, no wise. The Ark land up in the stands too, right up on the goddamn Mount Ararat, right up on the Turkey. All that shit is north. The God's son don't shine nothing on no north. You ain't got no business fucking with him. It's common sense. That's you enslaving yourself. You enslaving yourself. Let me rock landing on us. Woo the rock. The stands. Look at it, there it is. Persian bloodline, beast, Asian persuasion. These the opposites. See the Jap over there, northeast? You still Asia's in the north. What part of Asia you talking about is in the north? You see that shit, that beast line, the K9 beast line. The K9 beast line. Huh? You see what I'm talking about? The Great Britons. Briton, Atlantis. Royals. What you think make them islands royal islands? Cause they fucked up a royal bloodline through that bitch. It was Negroes on that bitch. It was Negroes, but we had went too far north fucking around anyway. That's how I see it. Cause we had cultivated some of the lower highlands. We weren't going all up in them mountains, but we went over and fucked with them lower highlands, them little desert areas, and cultivated them. And that's how that's how they got their craters of civilization off our backs. We left our stamps and stones over there. Yeah, that's how they did it. But Plymouth Rock land, I see I had a cable line that I ended up naming it Aramaica because of the linguistics. Because of the linguistics, that's why I did it like that. See? Beast line, see what I'm saying? K9 beast line, them folks got beast on them. And the sun comes down over the lands. The sun sheds no light to the north, period. The north, the northwest, or the northeast. And the Middle East is in the north. India, with our black Buddha, sits in the north. And all that shit sits in the Pacific. Ain't no Arctic Ocean, that's the Pacific. The Atlantic meets with the Pacific at the end of the Atlantic Barren Strait at north. So how could the Atlantic Ocean be feeding the Arctic Ocean all the water? Because it's a water basin. Just like the Mediterranean is up in the upper lands, and it's a water basin. The oceans is contained by the land. The land is the earth, and the waters, the waters we rose from. The waters is the oceans, the Indian, Pacific, and Atlantic Ocean. It's really one ocean. It's really one ocean. But I ain't gonna get that deep tonight. You hear me? So how could the Atlantic Ocean be feeding water to the Arctic that's supposed to be up over your head? But it's just up in the mountains. Just how they created their globe. Just how the North then took over the light and gave the light bearer a torch and put it on a goat head to make some fake ass shit called Satan and devil. Made up all this shit. Had a nigga thinking there's a nigga up under the ground with a pitchfork, ready to burn your souls if you don't do what they say do. Yo, that's how. This real shit, this could have went out his head off and sign out, man. Cannibals, icy beast. That's the mother. The father is the northeast. And the Persian come right on down in between. They create these Persians. He gave them a little yellow hue. And they claim anything they want to claim. Even tell the world they got a little African in them. Got a little black in them. And you go for it. The human. Not no beast, it's the human. These are Neanderthals over here in the northwest. And it's some land in between there and over to where you get to where you try to create that North Pole and the so-called Middle East, which is really the North. It's a land where God don't give no light to. It's northern area. All this shit is north. And that's Antarctica. That's how they freaking it on you. That's how they freaking it on you. See? The beast line, I'm just showing it to you. Boom. Just showing it to you. It was somewhere on here I wanted to show y'all where I was playing with the name of them. I was playing with the linguistics. I was playing with the linguistics and know I had to name this motherfucker. Aramaica. I probably didn't blow it up. It's right down now. It's somewhere on one of these motherfuckers. You'll see where I wrote Aramaic and I wrote Hameric, because that's where they stole the language from. Hameric, they just interchanged those languages. And I had that receipt. I got it. I could show you my paperwork, but I ain't got it with me right now. But I'm gonna let it go. This Illuminati's head boss, man, and I don't play. I do not play. And my ancestors don't play. And this is what I want to show y'all. Where I was trying to get some of the adventure park, and he said it wasn't there. And I asked him for the coordinates. Now look at the coordinates. The same coordinates. Why you playing with me? The same coordinates. Why you playing with me? It's probably right here what I want to show you. Boom. It's probably right here what I want to show you. Boom. Kiwoaka. And right up under that, it's on there. It's right up on the Kiwoaka right there. You can't see it. It's an Aramaic and Hameric. And I knew I had to name the land. I named both the South and the West. I named the lands Aramaica because I know I had to get my linguistics down in the languages. And that's what I got down packed. Fucking with it. Roll that corn. We know the truth now. Yeah. And we're going to continue to bring you that truth from the ancestors. Because the ancestors in that nigga, he passionate. I'm passionate about this shit too. That's why I talk crazy. Kiwoaka. The ancestors told me to name the capital Cahokia. As soon as I said I wanted to go to Moundville, Alabama, my brother went to Moundville, Alabama for me and showed me to keep going. And that's the only thing I tell him when I write in his chat. My nigga, keep going. Look at that sun inside of that 6. And look at that melanated bitch sitting fat inside that circle inside that 6. The portal to the afterlife. The truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break or fall. All we gotta do is stand up for the truth. Get behind the truth. And we as a people can get together and make it do what it do. So till I come back, my nigga, y'all keep this thing motherfucking flat, you dig? 100. Scanova 10. 1,000. That was some freestyle shit. I started saying every time I got freestyle. The cross and the circle of the Cox Mound design. Now I gotta go look up the Cox Mound design, and I gotta figure out did my ancestors get on top of them step pyramids and stare into the afterlife. Because they got it right there in our face. And that swastika belonged to the mound builders too. With that being said, I'm out this bitch. Illuminati's head boss in real life. I said, boom.